What is going on, guys? So it has been a little while since we've made a video actually doing something mechanical on this truck, partly because I've been pretty much disabled, but also because I have not been equipped to do this kind of project yet. And as you guys can tell, the front end is disassembled, and take a look in here, and this is what we got going on. You guys may be able to tell we are doing a timing chain job. What happened was we went ahead and did the brakes, and upon shutoff, the timing chain snapped. I went through everything to make sure it wasn't anything simple. It didn't snap, actually, I should say. It probably jumped a tooth. But we went ahead and did everything to figure out why it was not starting, and pretty much confirmed that it was the timing chain. And yesterday, I took about an hour and disassembled the entire motor, or the entire front part of the motor with all the accessories. And as you guys can tell, we did go ahead and delete the AC system. For me, this truck is just not going to be one of those vehicles that I get to like 100% and we install like a $2,000 AC kit. So we're going to go ahead and just delete it. This AC compressor is locked up, and when I was removing the condenser, it just started tearing up. So I don't want to deal with that. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete it. I already got the system from the inside taken out, and honestly I prefer it because it looks super junky in there, because this piece right here is worn out, it's all cracked up. This is the crank gear, and it is totally wallowed out, and I've got the old Woodruff key somewhere. Oh, it's right here. The old Woodruff key is completely sheared, so I believe this was the culprit. And we're gonna find out soon, and I didn't film much of this, but it actually turned out okay, because I'm gonna have to tear all this back off because I was rushing and I put the dang front seal on backwards. So you guys are about to see the full teardown and reassembly, and we're gonna hopefully get this thing good to go. But luckily this time, obviously the radiator's already out. All we're gonna have to do is pull the fan pulley, and then I'm gonna go have to rent another tool for the crankshaft or the harmonic balancer. But other than that, everything's gonna be coming off pretty easily. But let's go ahead, get to the store, and then rent this tool to get this harmonic balancer off, and let's try to knock this out by this weekend. Okay, so water pump is off, and as you guys can tell, we had a major issue, partly my fault, probably also due to old bolts, but our bolt snapped in here. We tried drilling it out, no luck. I'm gonna go see if AutoZone will warranty this out, and this happened the other day. I was gonna just run it as is, but that's the alternator bracket, and I need that bracket to be in place so it holds the alternator and doesn't have the chain or the timing belt come loose. So we're gonna go ahead, go return that, and then get the tool to pull off the harmonic balancer, and then we're gonna go ahead and we'll be good. We already got the new seal, so it's gonna be as simple as pulling the fuel pump off, slide out of the way, and then we'll be good to go. So there y'all have it. Here's the rookie move made by me, but it's okay. This truck is really just a learning experience. But down here we can take a look and double check, triple check everything that we did. And I did put a BB behind the fuel centric pin, and I did torque this down to 40 foot-pounds, and I believe everything is timed up well. I can put it back at top dead center to see if the dots line up, which they do, but now all we got to do is attempt to get this one out without breaking it, or we're just gonna have to go run into town, grab a new one. But let's go ahead and see if we can't save it. So about 3 seconds later, we could not save it. There was no way. It just popped a hole right into the seal, but no big deal. We'll go run into town, grab a new one, slap it in there, and we will assemble this thing and hopefully get a new water pump as well, because we don't want to use one that doesn't have the proper bracket. But this was all like 10 minutes of work, so not a big deal. I'm gonna go ahead and looks like it's about to rain outside, so I'm gonna go ahead and slap this cover on and close the hood to make sure no rainwater gets in here. Gonna have to change the oil anyway, because we got a lot of carb cleaner in there, all sorts of debris from just cleaning the mating surface for the gasket. But enough talking, let's go ahead and get to the store and get what we need and get this thing put together and hopefully running. Okay, so everything's hooked up. We got the valve turned off so we can, if it runs, we can make sure everything's working properly and we're getting oil. We're not gonna run it long if it even starts, because obviously we don't have the radiator on, but got the coil hooked up, got the plug wires in, gonna give it a little bit of starting fluid, and we're gonna see if that allows it to go. But let's go ahead and throw the battery in and try to get this thing started. So we're totally out of starting fluid, so we're gonna try as is. Give a few pumps. Set you guys up. Some didn't get hooked up. Battery. Starter. Positive. Initial wire. gas. Yeah, we still haven't fixed this ignition yet, but we'll have to tackle that here soon. First time ever driving. Oh my gosh. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anything crazy. Wow. Speedometer works. Never owned one that worked. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Steering wheel is totally sideways. Not sure about that. Oh my gosh. I don't want to go too crazy. Man, we got some smoke. But it steers good. My gosh, this thing is so much better than my four-wheel drive. Wow. This is insane. I can't believe the speedometer works. That's so awesome. Never had a speedometer on one of these trucks that works. I gotta be careful because I know the lug nuts on these are totally screwed up. Barely got any brakes, but we got a little bit. That's what I was worried about. Man, this thing drives good. So smooth. Wow. Wow. I'm so happy right now. Whew. This thing's got some potential. Just enough brakes to get up here. There we go. There you guys have it. Went out of town, took it by the post office just to get on the road a little bit, but not too far because our brakes are pretty weak, but we're managing to stop at the stop sign, so we're good. But this sucker drives really good. I know the footage that I got wasn't the best, but it's all I could do without a passenger or having a mount for the dash, but this thing really does drive good. It's got a little bit of a shake, I think, from the drive shaft, but other than that, it's fantastic. We got a little bit of smoke, but that's only because all the stuff that's up in the cylinders. We had some Marvel mystery oil for a little while, and who knows what kind of junk fell in the valve train when I was working on it. And I tried to get most of it out, but as y'all know, some stuff probably still got in there, and that's why we got a little bit of smoke. But other than that, it didn't really smoke initially when we got it, but the torque on this thing is insane. I've never drove one of these with a new timing chain, and I can't wait till I get this thing on the actual highway, because this thing is gonna rip for a 360. But yeah, this is pretty much gonna be the outro for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned, because the next video I want to get this sucker really fine-tuned with the brakes and everything, and then we're gonna get on to the interior. So if you guys enjoyed this video, just leave a like, stay subscribed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.